So why do you think Facebook still commands such a large proportion of that spend?
So first of all, they've got scale, and scale really matters. When advertisers saying, where do I spend my money? You don't really want to spend too much money on a small platform, because it's just a lot of work for not much ROI. So that's number one. But then if you think about, there's a playbook for doing ad tech well. And there's the playbook that got us to where we are, and then there's new things going forward, and we should probably talk about that too. But the playbook is, first of all, you want a great array of ad units. You want to think through what are all the marketing goals, and can I have an ad format for each one? So the obvious ones will be you need a mobile app install ad, because people want to do mobile app install. You want something that drives conversions, so something that drives a click to a website, but then also you can monitor it for a conversion. You want things that drive store visits. You want subscribers. So that's number one. Facebook's got lots of ticks. They are always at the forefront and typically a year or two ahead of anyone else. The second thing is targeting. You've got to have amazing targeting. So there's obvious basic retargeting, like someone visits your site, you retarget them. What Facebook's doing is some clever stuff like looking at all the stuff we're being retargeted with and then adding it to our purchase intent and letting all advertisers benefit. So for example, if I go to a furniture store and look at bunk beds and I don't buy them, that company will retarget me with an ad for bunk beds. But it's not just them. Facebook adds bunk beds to my purchase intent, and then anyone else selling bunk beds can target me. That's pretty cool stuff. So they're just real cutting edge on that. So that's number one, ad formats. Number two, targeting. Number three is the platform itself. You've got to have a platform that's easy to use, but also what's tricky in ad tech is there's got to have all the powerful stuff you need for large advertisers like Amazon, but you also need something that works for small businesses. And Facebook's done both and done both very well. And then the final thing that Facebook's done well and better than others is they've built an ecosystem of companies that are partners and understand Facebook and love Facebook and effectively amplify Facebook. So if you look at all the agencies and partners that Facebook works with around the world, I've lost track of how many there are, but there's probably way over 1,000. Between them, they probably employ over 100,000 people, and they effectively are behaving like they work for Facebook, even though they're not on the payroll. So you add up those four things, none of the other companies have come close to those.